Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Cities Skylines. Got our beautiful, beautiful, beautiful campus right here. University of Rockdale, now a renowned university, soon to be whatever the next level is. And, we are working on expanding the rest of the city as well, because we need to do that in order to get more people to attend our university. You know, the whole point of building this city is to allow more people to move in so that we can actually, make them go to the University of Rockdale. It's really the end goal here. I mean, we're not really trying to do much of anything else, honestly. But, okay, here we go. We actually lost 30 students, but that's okay. We're now in Acclaimed University. Sponsorship deals. Ooh. Hit me up with those sponsorship deals, Daddy. Where are they at? We actually need more of everything in order to move on to the next level, but that's okay. Sponsorship deals. Varsity team has become famous. City businesses are offering to sponsor the local team. Decreased upkeep cost, billboard change. Sure, let's do that. Let's do sponsorship deals so I'm not paying as much. And I mean, how many college students do we actually have? Is my question. Okay, we only have 1,900 people that are eligible. Hence why not too many people are going there, which is why we need to move in more people, because otherwise, obviously, we cannot get more people in unless more people move in. It's simple mathematics if you really think about it. Simple arithmetic. Don't think about it too much, though. You might not be able to handle it. My brain is capable of handling things that not too many people can handle. So don't beat yourself up if you can't, if you're not smart enough for it. It's okay. I actually like how this design is turning out. It's not a grid pattern, so it's good in my book. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. We'll follow a grid pattern to some degree, though. Not entirely, but we're gonna follow it to some degree. And then we could do something like this over here, just straight across, and then once again straight across, and then something here. Like that. That's fine. That works. I like that. Let's get water going in here too before I forget. There we go. Okay, there we go. District. The university district extends that far out, but I actually don't know if I wanted to extend that entire way. I think I actually wanted to probably cut off like right here. I think that's actually a good spot for it to cut off. So the rest of this is going to be Beach Heights over here. And then the university district can have this side. There you go. That takes care of that. So the way I'm going to do this is I don't want this gap here to really be noticeable. So I'm going to zone high density residential here in this little triangle figure, whatever you want to call it. Just so we get some taller apartment buildings that will block off, the view of the gap in the center here. At least to a certain extent. Oh no, they're all sad. Did one of our teams lose? Oh, somebody, somebody died. Wow. All right. Well, you know, I mean, that'll definitely make somebody sad. We did lose though. It's okay. They're 2-1. I mean, the football team is 3-1, and the aquatics team is 3-1. So, I mean, our sports teams are good. You know, they're not the greatest, but they're getting there. We also probably need another elementary school. Just because the availability is kind of low. Build another high school as well. Gotta get as many people to come into our university as possible. In order to do that, we got to make sure that people are getting educated through the elementary and high school level or levels as well. So there you go. That's my logic. So now we'll build some low density there. I have a little low density commercial there because the demand is there for it. Even though they're probably going to upgrade too much and then abandon their buildings. And then I'll have to demolish them and let other businesses try and move in again. But that's fine. Don't worry about it. This apartment building in particular keeps getting upgraded. Now it's like a luxury condo or something. It's close. It's getting there. Alright, so that takes care of that. We're going to do this here too. We're making a lot of money now, actually. In spite of all the campus expenses. I mean, how many students do we have? It's not really moving in any direction, but we're trying to work on it. It'll get there eventually. I'm not terribly concerned. Let's designate a little space for some offices. There you go. You guys can work with that. And then residential is creeping back up. We take advantage. And that'll be the last bit of low density residential here. Just in this tile, and then we move back to high density over here. Because we're transitioning into this part of the city again. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. I should also look at natural resources because I could actually take advantage of those if there's anything over here, you know. Although I don't think there's anything here in terms of that. What is it under then? Like, do we even have that option? I don't know. Actually. Because I kind of thought that, that you could just, like that there was, you know, coal and oil that you can go and extract, but I guess not, huh? Maybe I'm missing something. I feel like I am, but I don't know what, so it's fine. Not really too big of a deal, but I thought if that was another way we could make money, then we should go for it. All right, residential demand creeping back up once again. Start zoning over here now. I mean, we have plenty of money to continue expanding the campus, but I'm not going to do it just yet. I want to focus on building this area out first, and then we can kind of decide what we want to do from there. Because really, I mean, like, we don't need to rush things necessarily. Like, we're in a pretty good spot right now in terms of everything that's going on. So, like, I'm not gonna rush anything or try and, like, unnecessarily multitask, you know. All right. This can keep going. And we also need to get a bus line going, or get bus lines going throughout the city at some point. I know I said last episode that we would do it this episode. I don't know if we're going to now, because I kind of have a different idea of what I want to do with things, but we'll see. You know, I mean, I don't know. Like, nothing is ever really set in stone, so I'm not going to sit here and say that, you know, we're not going to do one thing or we are going to do one thing. And I know that, at least I think, depending on the road type, it limits how big the buildings end up being. But I like how they are now, so I'm not going to, you know, try and shoot for anything. Because the weird thing is that, like, if you want higher density buildings, I think you got to use, like, these big-ass roads, and it's like, you know, I mean, at least, I don't know. That might not actually matter, but if it does, you know, it seems like a pretty weird thing to me, anyway. You know, I don't understand why it would have to be like that, but my thoughts on it anyway. But at this, you know, like, part of me does think that it doesn't really matter because, you know, well, actually, this building is built along a big avenue like this. It's a mega shopping center, and there aren't any other buildings that are really like it except over here. And these buildings are actually not along, like, an avenue or anything except for these ones. So I guess, you know, maybe it doesn't really matter all that much. It just depends on the land value in the area. At least hopefully that's how it works, because that would be, I think, more intuitive than having it depend on the road type, but because that's kind of how SimCity was. SimCity 2013 was that it depended on the road type and the land value to some extent. So it was kind of, it was a mix of both, which, you know, is fine, but I think it really should ultimately depend on land value and less on the road type, in my opinion. Okay, I mean, we've got pretty even demand for everything. So I want to reserve these spaces for residential, but I'll try and build offices and whatnot around. Yes, I know I'm offline. Thank you. I appreciate it. I have, you know, where I live, I have these, like, I have an original network with a router and everything, and then I have these network boosters, which, you know, you put them in different places throughout your house, your apartment, whatever, and they boost the main network, but they create their own networks to do it, you know, so they use the main network in their new network, but it's like it's its own separate network, if you understood that at all, because I know I didn't do the best job explaining it, but anyway, you know, the network boosters have, like, and the original network too, I think, have 5G bands, which if your device can connect to them, it allows for them to, it's a faster internet connection, essentially. But for whatever reason, and I think it's something to do with my PC, but I'm not sure, it'll disconnect from the 5G band, like it'll go offline, and then all I have to do is disconnect from the 5G network and reconnect to it, and then it works, it's just, I don't understand why it happens, and it happens pretty randomly too, but, I don't know. It's a weird thing, and I don't really know how to fix it either, because I've looked online before, no one's really had the same problem as me, I think, and the best solution I saw was to move the network booster closer to the main router. But I can't really move it any closer than it already is because, it's on a different floor. Like the idea is to have the network booster that I have on a different floor. And, it doesn't really do much of anything if, if it's just up on the same floor. Like, it's not going to offer any much of a better connection. Well, it might, actually, depending on where I put it, but I don't know. I don't know, dude. It's like, it is something to think about, but I'm not terribly concerned about it. If I start streaming, it is going to be more of a concern, but at least for right now, I'm not really planning on streaming. In the future, I want to, but not right now. Got too much going on for that, I think. Well, not even that, but it requires me to, I want to get commissioned channel art, and update all my channel art, across the board, and it would require me to figure out how to set everything up for streaming, which I've tried before, and it was a hassle, so I don't know how that's going to work out, and then all of this other stuff. So if I commit to it, there's a lot I have to do, and I just don't know if I have the time for that now to do that, but we'll see. I can make impulse decisions if I want to, and I might end up doing that. Okay, yeah, I know. So we're still an Acclaimed university. I am aware. Yeah, I don't know. Something to think about. Not going to spend too much time talking about it because I've talked about it extensively in the past. But, yeah. What's our capacity? Okay, we can handle a lot of students. Really, we're just working on getting people moved in. Because that's the only way that people will actually attend the university. And we should also buy this plot of land over here. Because, this is how we're going to continue to expand the university. And we should actually draw the roads out as well. And we're going to draw it out just like this. Nothing crazy. There you go. And then we're going to throw in the rest of the arenas over here somewhere. Which, we can actually kind of figure out now if we want to, because we have the money to do it. Okay, so we did that. Next is a big track and field stadium. Holy shit, that thing is big. Alright, well, I was kind of hoping I could throw it in. Not build on water. I was kind of hoping I could throw it in a bit closer, but this is fine. Like, I was kind of hoping I could throw it in, on this side. Yeah, this would require me to bulldoze those paths, though, and I don't really know if I want to do that. Actually, if I put it here, Can I rework the paths around it? Maybe. I mean, like, let's give it a shot. You know, let's try. Because these paths are relatively small. So we can kind of try and build around it if we want. Which we do want. Like, if I build closer here. Oh, no, you can't. No. I mean, I can squeeze it right through here. But then it becomes a matter of, like, trying to get these to connect. And that's not going to work. Which really sucks because, like, you know, just draw the path in. Just draw it in. It's right here. I don't care if the space is already occupied. You know, but it is how it is. I'm not going to... It's not a big deal. It's more of an aesthetic thing. Because, I mean, realistically, students could just cross, you know, walk across the grass. But, you know, it is kind of annoying. But whatever, you know, not a big deal. I'm just glad we could fit this in there. Let's build one of these parking garages. I'm gonna build it right here. So there you go. And then, oop, I forgot. I gotta expand this out. There we go. And then expand the normal district to, well, that's part of Valley Park. We're not gonna go extend the university district a little that way. There we go. Cool. All right. Okay. And then I think there was enough space. I think, is there enough space for me to throw it in there? No, I'd have to destroy that path, which I don't really want to do. Okay. All right. Well, this gives us plenty of space to build some of these other academic buildings. Really the big ones. The other two big ones. School of Medicine. Yeah. Yeah, now we've got plenty of space. So there you go. And then, what is it? The School of Science. I think, why does it have to face that way? Just. Why? I mean, okay, why does... Wait, I mean, why does this work? I don't... Oh, my God. Okay, all right, well... Cannot build on water. Oh, okay. I mean, we could do this. Right. But then it would destroy that path. And, like, I can't rebuild it because it would take up too much space. All right, fine. Fine. Okay, I mean, at least we built this, which is what I was aiming for. And can we build... What's this, a baseball park? Can we fit that in? We fit that in on the other side. So we'll do that. There you go. And then this space, I guess, is going to have to be... Well, that was the last of the varsity sports, right? Because I built everything else, yeah. You should build museums, too. Because those would be... Because those are important, I think, as well. Paint campus area. Include this, too. We're going to include all of this. There you go. And then same with the university district. There you go. All right, cool. So that's all taken care of there. And since we have all this additional space... Hang on. No. That's not what I meant. Go all the way back. There we go. And you do something like this. And then you do something like that, and then you can kind of keep going that way. And then this should allow for the final big school to be built. This one. Come on. Buddy, I need you to lock on to this path here. I don't know what you're doing, but this isn't it. This ain't it, Chief. You're not... Okay. I can rotate you, but kind of barely. There we go. This is what I wanted, buddy. There you go. There you go. So there we go. It's built. It's all built and ready and rearing to go. I'm going to put in another parking garage right here. There you go. So there's that. And then I kind of gotta build a bunch more dorms and cafeterias and whatnot since we put in those two big colleges or big schools. Dormitory. There you go. Kind of squeeze in there. And then could build another study hall, sure. I don't know why it has to face like this, but okay, there you go. And then do this and that. There we go. Actually, well, I mean, it doesn't really matter, does it? Yeah, sure, we can have a little open grass. People to come sit and whatever, I don't know. Where's the cafeteria? Definitely need a cafeteria over here. Gymnasium? No. Cafeteria? Yes. Why are you facing the wrong way? Okay, just lock on the way you're supposed to. It's fairly simple. I promise. I wouldn't ask you to do anything too hard. Okay, I mean, there you go. There's a cafeteria. We can build another dorm here if we want. Like it fits. Nice and snugly, actually. There we go. And then we might as well just draw the rest of this path over this way and connect it back. There you go. And cha-ching, boys. We're in the clear. Well, I mean, we've kind of got a bit of a design here. I don't know how I want to... Right, because I can't build any parks along here, right? They have to all be placed roadside, which is incredibly annoying. But, just a small playground. Park with trees. Can't build it. Too big. What's this? Dog park. Could build it if I want. Will build. Sure thing. And have it right next to the cafeteria and whatnot. People can come check that out. But I wish I could fill this space in. But, I don't know. It's open area. The students can do what they want with it. I'm not gonna worry too much about it. It's kind of just there at this point. All right, cool. I think we're good. I think this works. Neato. Can I actually fit like another cafeteria right here? Probably not, right? But I'm gonna try anyway because it's all about that efficiency, baby. Gotta be efficient when you're doing these things. No, I cannot. Okay, well, you know what? It was worth trying. We'll build another groundskeeping facility. Right there. There you go. We're gonna need one because this is a fucking massive campus now. I mean, take a look at... Like, we got a lot of shit here, ladies and gentlemen. There is a lot of shit here. Oh, God. All right. And I mean, we're all covered with water and everything. We are not. I forgot. See, this is why you got to check every time. Every time. No reason to not check. Probably could have been done a little more efficiently. But that's fine. There you go. Everybody needs to be taken care of. There you go. Cool. We did it. There we go. All right, so there's that. Did that, spend a bunch of money doing it too, and now we're gonna go back in the red. But campus attractiveness is now where it needs to be, which is what I'm talking about, baby. What's this? I forgot, yeah. There we go. Cool. All you people can fill in. Or, you know, just take this road to turn around. Or park on the side of the street, too, you know, because I know how much you all love doing that. Let's see. What's this? When's the next game? It's in April, so it's soon. So I guess that's why everybody's coming over here, huh? You know what I could actually do is I could take this road and extend it like this. And then go like this. And then go like that. Look at that. Look at that. That is some goddamn efficiency if I've ever seen it. I don't even know what I'm going to build here, but we're going to build something. Okay. All right, they must have won. Or somebody must have won, because now we're making, you know, now our weekly income is there, which is not at all accurate. Oh, they lost again. I think. Maybe. I don't know. I don't remember. Somebody played not too long ago. I think it was the basketball team. God, look at you idiots. Quit parking on the side of the street. I built a parking garage here for a reason, okay? And I know that these things work. So I've seen them in action. So fucking use them. I'm gonna build, well, you know what? I might save that, reserve that space for campus stuff. Like, you know, more cafeterias, more dorms, etc., etc. So we'll build some offices here, though, so people, so the students can get those sweet, sweet internship opportunities. Because that's what we like to do here at the University of Rockdale. We like to ensure that our students are prepared for the real world. We got one measly office right there for you. There you go. And I think over here I might actually make these like frat houses and whatnot. Or at least right here, I think. Yeah, they can have their house right next to a parking garage. I'm sure they love that. Alright, I mean, people are just filing in, whatever. Something. They're doing something. And I mean, we're back to making money again. You know, and we almost have enough students to reach this benchmark, which is cool. Need to make sure that I give research money for this stuff. Keep doing dissertations. I need to switch it up. I can fit in another dorm right here. It's not there. Okay, fair enough. I'll build it right here. There we go. Because you guys don't get access to the campus here, okay? This is reserved for students only. Where is the cafeteria? It's this one, right? Yeah, there we go. Can we fit this in without destroying everything? Yeah, we can. There we go. Alright, so these guys must have won or something. Jesus Christ, dude. You guys can't do this. You're not allowed. I wish there was a policy that I could enact. It would be like, you're not allowed to park on the side of the street in these designated areas. And if you do, you know, I'll fuck your shit up, you know, something like that. Somebody died on the baseball field too. What a surprise. That's what happens when that many people go there, you know. They all just pack in like a bunch of mules. Or a bunch of sheep, not mules. It was a bad comparison. Alright, I mean, we got a couple businesses that are filing in there. We'll zone the rest of this space for offices. There we go. And then a bunch of the same exact businesses are coming in here. That's fine. I mean, you guys could be creative. You're right by a river, you know? You guys could be a little more creative with it, I think. Maybe that's just me. Commercial demand is actually, like, through the roof, though, for once. So let's do that. Let's do that. Let's make sure, I don't want to overdo it, though, and then have the demand come tumbling back down, you know? Dun 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 dun, dun 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 dun, dun 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 dun. I love the campus expansion pack. It is neat. It really is, though. I'm having a great time with it. Yeah, you know, I mean, maybe the reason people keep dying in these parking lots is because they're stuck here waiting so long that they starve. You know, I mean, like, look at this. This is absurd. You guys, I mean, I don't even think I did a bad job of designing it. There are multiple ways to leave. You guys don't have to go that way. The traffic AI in this game sometimes is like, it's truly awful, but not nearly as bad as what SimCity was, so I'll give them that. But, you know, I mean, at the same time, like, not really a high bar to get over, you know? Oh, they need water. Or maybe that just, oh, okay. Yeah, I should probably do that. There we go. There you go. Now you guys have water. And I mean, we have all this like riverside space here. Go for it. Businesses, you want to build here? By all means. Look at this. Dude, this is really nice. I like this a lot, actually. I do want to take this. You want to pack in some trees here so that it's blocked off a bit more than it already is. But, yeah, I mean, I like it a lot. I like how we designed this. It looks really good, dude. And I mean, we're still making a bunch of money. Things are working out really nicely for us. There's not a whole lot that's going wrong, except people keep dying everywhere and we can't pick them up. But, I mean, that's just a matter of traffic. And I don't really know how else to handle the current traffic situation in some of these places because, you know, I mean, like, other than public transportation, which we'll get to eventually, but, you know, they just need to give me some time. It just takes some time to get your public transportation here. I'm not creative enough to come up with more lyrics to that, but we're going to end this episode here. We accomplished a lot this episode, and we're still in a really good place financially, which is really what matters. Ultimately, I think we're just in really good shape altogether. Like, I am very happy with how this city has turned out, and I'm excited to see what else we can do with it. So it's a good time. It really is. Anyway, with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this episode of City Skylines, let me know down in the comment section below. Like the video and share with your friends. Let me know you want to see more of any game series I do here on the channel. The link down to the game is in the description box below if you want to pick it up for yourself. Subscribe to my channel for more gaming content. I'll play all sorts of games on my channel. Thank you guys very much for tuning in, and I will talk to you later.